Hi Cozy friends! We are going through various micro makeovers today. We're just gonna do little micro things that are easy, affordable, but maximum impact, you know? So I have a list, it's titled How's To Do's. I have it split up in like easy, which is something I could do on a weekend, or like hire a task rabbiter to do, or something just like quick, handyman to do, whatever. And then there's medium, which is more of like, it's a little bit more of a project. Then there's long term, which is like, it's a big project. It's something that I probably won't get to till either end of the year or next year because we've had so many projects this year that it's like, I'm gonna space out these projects. And I wish I kept this list since we've moved in because there's so much we have done, like flooring, paint, windows, you know? It's not like the most exciting thing in the world, but it makes such a big difference in just like day to day. New garage door, that was a big one. So those are all like the major things that we've done so far. So reflecting on that makes me realize I have done a lot, so that's good, but I do feel like some things are just kind of sitting because I'm not like keeping them front of mind. So that's why I made this list. The first is painting the door. Painting the door we need to do. It's been so long. We got paint for the door long time ago. No reason we couldn't have painted the door. Literally just paint over it. It's not that big of a deal. So paint the door, spray paint the downstairs windows. So because we did the upstairs windows, they look so good from the outside, but our downstairs windows look like crap because they're still the crappy single pane windows from the 70s. They move when there's any wind, and all of the paint is chipped off of both the inside and the outside, but you can really see it like when you're walking by in the front or from the backyard. It just looks so bad now in comparison to the top windows that were replaced. And so we just want to paint over the spots where it's chipped and just give it a nice new bronzy finish. Oh, Bunny just ran by the street. That's so cute. Ryan just texted me, babe, I'm in heaven. I forgot how nice Costco is. That's so funny. Also building our potting bench. We got a potting bench for outside for doing like gardening stuff. Light switches around the house. I want to change all the light switches. That's everything. And that's not even everything. I never thought I would have a house. And so any work I can do on my house is work I am like ecstatic, overjoyed, over the moon to be able to do. And then sometimes it's frustrating and annoying, sure, but like in the grand scheme of things, I'm like, God, I get to do things to my house. Like, oh my God, so cool. So let's get started on the first thing. Whatever first project comes up, let's do it. This handle, which now I'm in the middle of it right now, but because we got the new garage door, now Ryan will come in and out of the garage door to and fro the gym or the grocery store. So I got a, like, what's it called? A lock one that has a beep boop beep boop pin lock one so that whether or not we lock it, he can always unlock it. Do you know? Okay, we've got the top part on. It's done. The new door handle. Ignore this. Pretend that doesn't exist. The new handle and the new keypad. Yay! Done. Okay, y'all, now for probably the easiest micro home makeover we're gonna do this entire video. And it's from our cozy sponsor, Canopy. Thank you, Canopy. We love Canopy in this household. Y'all know I have the Canopy shower head, and it's one of the first things that I installed when I moved into this house. I did not take a single shower in this house without that filter. The water is so hard here in California. There's so many things in it. After like a year of using the Canopy shower head, I'm like, absolutely not. My skin's been thriving. My hair's been thriving because of it. Like, I'm not taking that risk. So I was ecstatic when I heard they were coming out with a faucet filter. That's part of the reason why I just wash my face in the shower, which you're not really supposed to because the water is too hot. It's not really good for your skin. Maybe now I'm gonna transition my face washing to out here because I know it's good filtered water. But this install, we have so many little tasks to do this vlog. This one took me literally less than 5 minutes. All I did was take off the little cap right here. If we go over to Ryan's, you can see it has this like little gold cap. I just unscrewed that. And then I was like, okay, but putting it on, right? Putting it on is a whole different thing. This is literally all I needed. This that they give you in the box. I slotted on and I tightened it. And it was done. That's literally all it took. They do give you all of the different adapters and things if yours is a little bit trickier, but it's meant to fit like the most common faucets. So I need to tighten it a little bit still. I saved the tightening for us so that we could finish this task together. Plop this in here and tighten it. That's literally it. This is the install. And then this just spins so that you have some flexibility. And then this also, you have some flexibility there for the direction of the water. And then the lock for the filter is just back here. Boop, pop it out and change the filter whenever it needs to be changed. And there we have beautiful filtered water. There's a carbon block plus a non-woven micro mesh class 2 filtration system, which sounds like a lot of words and you're like, what are you talking about? Basically, it just effectively reduces chlorine, odors, contaminant, and it has your classic like activated carbon element, which is what most high quality filters use. That's why I love Canopy, man. They just make it so easy. I can put it on my shower, I put it on my sink now. I'm so excited. So this is a little micro makeover that had a macro impact. Like I come in contact with this every day. If you don't have time, if you don't have capacity for like huge big changes, huge big makeovers, prioritize those micro makeovers that actually affect your day-to-day life and you come into contact with every single day. 2, 3, 4 times a day that I'm using this. So like my hands will thank me, my skin, my teeth, everything. So thank you again, Canopy. I always love partnering with y'all because it's something I use every day and love so much. And to see the impact like on my skin, on my hair, I see it. So I'll have a link in my description to check out the faucet filter. It's so exciting. And let's go to the next makeover. We did the wrong green. We literally did the wrong green.
Keep going.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Whatever.
You know what? As we were taping, you know what I said? I really like that green.
Okay.
Maybe not for a door, but for a door now.
I want to be surprised with being touched.
Being celebrated. I feel like, well now I'm not trusting that ever.
And I immediately burst out into tears. We've decided that this is Shrek. The door is Shrek. These are his pants. This is his shirt. That's his abs. He's shirtless. He's naked. Those are drying. They're looking slightly better already. A little streaky. It's fine. Second, third coat, it'll look good. I also, for my birthday, I love my friends. Actually, this one was from Eddie. I had a birthday gift wish list and I always do half practical stuff and half fun stuff because I need practical stuff. So Eddie got me some gel lube for my garage door because the garage door installer was like, you have to do this every 3 to 6 months. They got me this and, an electric scrubber, which was also practical. I also got a little table from one of my friends, a little side table for bath or another area where I sit down and do quick work. So let's go make that actually. Let's do that. Next little micro update makeover is that we got our table for the foyer. For the foyer. I got there eventually. And that it doubles as a dining table, which is cool. And that's Marie Kondo's brand. And she's all about efficient use of space. Right, Cheetah? Right, Cheetah? Right, Cheetah? So we're gonna efficient use of space this table together right now. And I'm really excited to finally feel like there's not just a blank empty space in this entryway. And we'll have a place to set things down. Got a leg. Right when I got the shipping notification for this, I saw on their Instagram that they're like, hey, after the tariffs, this is gonna be a lot more expensive. Sorry, there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go on a little errand, a little trip out. I feel like going to Lowe's. Lowe's knows me. I know Lowe's. We're best friends. We're like this. Okay. Not any of the people there because I'm scared of talking to people. I just run in and run out. It's just me and Lowe's, the building of Lowe's are like this. I need to go get some soil because we planted all our herbs and stuff that we got from the nursery. We didn't have enough left for our tomato plant, and now our tomato plant is suffering. Everything else, stunning, looking great. The strawberry plant was suffering a little bit. And then yesterday I revived it. I don't know, I kind of just like pruned some of the things around the flowers because one of you guys suggested that. I pruned the leaves that weren't flowering. I feel like it had more energy. I gave it enough water, and then I put some pine needles around the top to seal in the moisture. She's thriving. She's doing great. Everything else doing great. Our little herb thing doing great. The tomatoes. I feel so bad. I'm running to the store to get some soil, some potting soil. And then I need a crowbar because I think our coffee table came in. I ordered like a custom one from this small wood shop somewhere overseas. I don't even know where. Like somewhere in like Russia or something. I don't know. But it came in like a pallet, nail gunned down, and I don't have a crowbar, so I need to go get a crowbar. Let's go. Well, that's kind of fun. Thinking of doing a little DIY for the laundry room, yeah. Like a front and a back panel. So you think I should do that one?
Yeah, and it's just like standard crib right here.
What about like this?
Can't like stomp on it if you need to. All right, let's go to the fun stuff. It was all hydrangeas last week. How's these guys? Oh, I like these guys. Okay, quick break in our makeovers to go to a painting class. This is my third paint class from this workshop. I love it. I've been loving it. It's been so much fun. Maya's not coming today because they're sick, but it's my first time going alone, so let's go.
Yes. However, looking at the weather, it shows a cold Friday, but then Saturday it shows it's gonna be 76.
Thank God.
But
I know it's been so cold, but then it was hot. Like,
it's almost worse. It's like I'd rather
Okay. Smile, everyone. Look, smile, eyes open.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that was such a good class. Today, one of the women was like, oh, I'm retiring at the end of the month. Like, I'm retiring at the end of the month. I'm really excited, but I'm also really scared. I'm just kind of scared of retirement, and I'm scared I won't have anything to do. And Tim's like, well, you know, I did it. And the thing is, you have to like yourself. He was like, it can be scary. You can tend to kind of want to fill your time with a bunch of things and activities and projects and try and feel busy. Really what it comes down to is just liking yourself, and that takes some getting used to, but eventually you'll learn to like be happy alone and with your thoughts and with yourself. I was like, Tim! Oh my God, Tim! The knowledge here. And his wife goes, psychologist. I knew Tim had good vibes. I knew it. Their marriage, perfection. Makes sense that he's a psychologist. Just like that exchange was so sweet. And it's like, I've been so emotional about everything lately, but like, yeah, I don't know. I think just putting yourself in different situations, in like unique situations around unique people, around people you don't normally put yourself around. You think you're gonna learn one thing. Like, I came into this class like, I'm gonna learn how to do art, and like what I learned was failure's okay. I learned the value of vulnerability. I've learned so many things that aren't just a skill in art, and I think that's really cool. There's a lot to learn from people, man. There's a lot to learn from people, and I think that's so cool, and that's so special. And you also just get perspective. You just get perspective. Anyways, I'm gonna get some matcha. It's like the thickest, crispiest thing. That is so good. The best thing I've ever put in my mouth ever. Everyone said it couldn't be done. Everyone said, no, don't eat that delicious English muffin in the car. You can't do it. There's not enough space. And I said, watch me. Does it make sense to eat this and then go to the gym on a full stomach? That's none of my business. That is literally none of my business. I don't know why you would ever bring that up. This is the best. I want to storm back into that shop and be like, how dare you? Do you know what you've done to me? Do you know that you've ruined every single English muffin for the rest of my life? You guys can see me like this. I'll see you at the gym. tomato plant. There's still life in him. There's still life in him. He just needs the right soil in there. So let's bring some life back. I'll save you yet. I think our tomato plant is good to go. It just needs some serious watering now. This is our weed farm. We haven't hired any kind of gardener yet, and we're just kind of seeing what happens, just to learn the area. We have clovers, we have dandelions, and I like them, but the grass could be cut. But I think it's so pretty when it's long. Lawn standards are a social construct.
That's crazy.
Okay, and sadly, I don't think we're gonna get to finishing the front door this time around, but I do want to test what it looks like when I paint the right color over the wrong color, the Shrek door color. The paint we got does have primer in it, so you're supposed to be able to just paint over it. We'll see, let's try. That does pretty well. I think we'll just need to do like 2 coats. Cool. Oh my god. I don't know how many hours later, and I basically finished. I paint all over. That was unintentional. I told you I wasn't gonna do it today, and I just locked in. So let me show you what it looks like. It looks so much better, and I decided to paint the trim also. Here's the finished product, and I painted the trim to match. Is it a messy job? Yes. I think I'll do one more coat tomorrow while the brushes are still wet and stuff. I think that'll be it. We'll be done with the door. I could put the little basket and the wreath on it, and it's gonna be so cute for spring. I'm so excited. So I'm feeling so much better, because I would walk up to that door every day and be like, Shrek door, and I hated it. Feeling better about that. It feels lighter. That shade, I could have gone for like a darker green, but I was just so scared because of how much I hated that one. So we just went with the one that we had originally picked anyways, and I'm happy with it. It might be fun to like draw on the details in the future. Happy with that. I forgot to update y'all on the light switches that I was spray painting. Well, painting and then spray painting. Should have just spray painted them from the beginning. Do not paint your light switches. Here's one that's so much better than what it was before. Now it's just something that you don't notice, and that's what I wanted. Before it was like sticking out like a sore thumb in any videos, or just when I was looking at it. And now, perfect, you just don't see it. And this is the other one, same thing. It's not an eyesore anymore, like this. Imagine they were like that. No. And I already showed you guys the light switches that didn't have to be customized. I'm going to first try and get that coffee table open. Ugh. Yes! Yay! We made it a little smaller. Sheila rubbing his face on it. We made it a little shorter just so that it kind of fits in the space better because the other one came out all the way over here. So we made it a little shorter and then kept it the same height because I liked the high table. I just like the handmade look. I like the rectangle. I like the dark deep brown. I love it. I love it. Do you like it, Sheila? You like it, baby? I'm gonna put all the stuff we had back. Cute. That's so cute. Sitting, testing it out. Perfect height, perfect distance. I'm so excited to have our table back. Yes. Oh, now I can't wait till our fireplace is done. Potting bench. I really want to try and make. I think I want to kind of just lock in and do the potting bench. And then if we still have some energy tonight, maybe I'll start organizing the hobby room. But one of these things is not getting finished because the door happened, so now we don't really have time. But I think I'm gonna try and lock in. I might put something on the TV and just get to getting. I'm gonna add a little bit of this on it before the end of the night. Okay, we're officially done with the potting bench. Now it's time to at least put things in bins for the hobby room. At least. Okay, so I have these bins that I got and these. So, let's figure this out. Here's where we are at the end of the night. I'll show you guys in the morning because it's hard to see and I'm tired. But a lot of progress, so much progress. Things are actually organized. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning. I hobbled. I wish you could see me. I hobbled to bed yesterday. I literally was like, Ryan was like holding me from the back, hobbling to bed because I think I just did too much. I did too much, but I'm glad that I did. Because we got through so many of our projects. Also, this body spray, saffron and cedar, Salt and Stone did their thing with the saffron and cedar. This body spray, they sent it to me. It's the same as this is like burnt because I accidentally burnt it all day. It's the same as this candle. This was the first time I smelled the saffron and cedar scent. It smells like kind of like Baccarat 540, but like there's something in Baccarat that I don't like, and this doesn't have that. It's like everything but that thing that I don't like in it, and I don't know which note that is. Maybe the marshmallow, I don't know. Which is weird because I love a gourmand. It doesn't matter. I want to show you the hobby room. Come on, let's go, let's go. Okay, come on in, come on in. Look how nice it looks. Oh my God, it looks so much better. I want to put a before. Here's a before, and here's the after. Right. Okay. Here's the desk side, the left side. That's always looking fabulous. She is perfect. This is the last box of stuff that I have not sorted through. So this is what's left over. I'll deal with you later. Okay. Here's the kind of mostly somewhat basically organized shelf. Again, in the future, this will look so different. It's going to be a wall full of built-ins that somehow seamlessly goes into this daybed. Like, it's gonna be a whole thing. that's just a future project. That's a future project. So for now, we fill the bookcases. So we have this bookcase that I just put books in, and I didn't even actually fully organize this bookshelf because this would go in the bookshelf, but whatever. This is for books. I put all my trinkets up here. These are actually not organized either, but they are all in one spot, and that's all I need. I just need them in one spot because then I could go through, organize, put some in my office because I did want to put a lot more in my office than I have in here. This is the first shelf. So we have some textile crafts in here. We have knitting needles. We have crochet needles down here, but y'all know how I feel about crochet. Me and her, we're beefing, okay? And so knitting's my girl. I love knitting, but I just haven't felt like knitting in a while. But I do have all of these supplies here for knitting, not crochet, although maybe someday me and crochet will be on better terms, but for right now the beef is on. Moving over here, we have adhesive stuff. So I'll show ya. We've got like tape, we've got little stickers. I have this thing for label making. I have a little glue light for resin crafts. Lots of tape, lots of glue, and then a hot glue gun down at the bottom. And I think I might put the labels on top of here because I don't really like the look of labels in the front. I feel like it looks cleaner without labels, so I think I might do the labels on top. Extra textile crafts, so I have little crochet wooble kits, and I have an embroidery kit that I am in the middle of. Over here, I have, this is like random miscellaneous crafty stuff. Ribbons, sewing stuff, ribbons, so many ribbons. Crafty things, but it's mostly ribbons and stamp stuff. Here, I have a bunch of kits. So this is, I like that it's open because I could just pull from it, or I can grab it, pull it really easily, but these are like crafty kits. So for example, there's like a paint by number book. I think I had this sent to me in PR and I haven't tried it yet. I don't know why. This is so cute. Gem painting kits in here. I have my little sticker craft, another gem painting kit here, some clay kits, a winter paint by number kit, I have a punch needle kit that a subscriber sent me, which was so sweet, and I need to do that soon. And then more of the sticker kits. And over here, I have the books that are also quick and easy. So I have like the watercolor workbooks, Christmas, baking, autumn. I have sticker by number book, and then I'll put the paint by number book there. Easy access stuff. This is an empty bin. I don't have anything there, and I don't know that I will, and maybe we'll move that to a fridge or something. Oh, this one's heavy. Okay, I won't take it out. Oh, this is all my beading stuff. We have a lot of beading stuff in here. Over here, we have perler kit stuff, perler beads, and the little plates, and the sheets that you iron on. Okay, and then down here, we have my whole stack of coloring books that I use regularly. This I got at a Japanese bookstore. It was like a stationery and bookstore, and it's for holding your journals open, but I thought it was perfect for holding your coloring book open, and it is. I love it. Coloring book tour of some of my favorites. I have these on my storefronts and stuff too if you want to check those out. But there's my coloring time, garden corner. Yeah, garden corner. Veggie Life, Spring Moments, Brunch. All of these were actually gifted to me from Niam, I think is how you pronounce her name. She sent these to me, which was so sweet. Brunch Club, Fun Animals. And then we have a lot of Bobby Goods, who's one of my favorite coloring books ever. She was kind of the OG in this whole aesthetic. Cocoyo. Very popular because they started selling on Amazon, and same with these. Like, these then kind of followed suit after Cocoyo. But Cocoyo definitely took inspiration from Bobby Goods. Bobby Goods was like the first to do this style, get really popular. The like wiggly and the animals and the very like blocky, cute, and then also marketed towards adults. Like, she was the first to do it. And she keeps it very small batch. She has the books made, shipped to her, and then she sends them out. They're really good quality, really thick. I like to keep supporting her the most. I have like every book she puts out because she did kind of just start this wave in this style. But now it's kind of become its own thing. So I'm like, I don't know. As long as I keep supporting her work and putting her work out there the most, I think it's fine to get some other things. Because they are doing some different things now, and I tend to support the things they're doing that are different than what they're taking inspiration from. And then here's some Cocoyo, how to draw patterns. I thought this was cute. They give you like designs for how to practice different patterns, and I think that's nice to take with you to other coloring books and stuff. I think that's really cute. And then I have how to draw super cute things, which is another Bobby Goods book. So this is my go-to stack. I keep it over here. This is all of my Lego kits. So I have my Lego kits in these like really helpful little bags. A bunch of painting stuff here. I have like my watercolors, I have paint markers, I have a watercolor thingy, all of my brushes, empty notebooks here for coloring or painting. And then down here, I have a bunch of clay stuff that I actually haven't gotten into yet. I have not gotten into my clay stuff. Same with some of my painting stuff. I really just stick to watercolor. I haven't branched out yet. Someday. I just felt like I haven't had space to like sit down and do this because it was gonna be the garage space and then that flooded. So then I just kind of felt discouraged and starting a lot of the messier crafts. That was the whole point of the garage craft room, was to do all my messy crafts, and then it flooded and then I was discouraged and I didn't pick them up again. So now that we have a space to do the messier crafts and soon outside we'll have another messy space to do them, maybe I'll get into them and that'll be fun. Cricut stuff here. These are my all the time coloring books. These are like specific times. Then I have my Creative Haven coloring books, which are my favorite. They're also my favorite apart from Bobby Goods. Creative Haven are my favorite. These are just more seasonal. So I have like a Christmas one of my fall pages. And then this is, what is this? Paper cutter, Cricut cutter, and oh, more textile crafts. So I have all my felting stuff in here with my felting tools in here, and then some extra crochet kits. If you know, you know. Okay, this is my little side craft cart. I put my color pencils here. I put some pens here, coasters here, pens and glasses there. And then this is just a lot of paper. So it's paper for like custom cards. I usually make custom cards for different events and occasions. So I have stuff for custom cards here. And then I have paper for construction crafts and scrapbooking and junk journaling. And yeah, that's kind of everything that's in here. I have a little rotating thing of markers. 4 markers. These are the markers I use the most. I'm so proud of us for doing this last night too, after everything else. We got so much done yesterday. Yeah, I'm about to hunker down for the rest of the day, edit this vlog so that y'all can get it tomorrow. And y'all know I have quotes. I have quotes to share, okay? I realized in spring and summer, I'm feeling more like optimistically reflective, and I get back into my quotes. I'm like, let's talk quotes. Let's like think and discuss and talk about emotions in a fun way. In the fall, like late fall through winter, I'm like, guys, things are hard. As soon as it's spring, the sun's out for longer, I'm like, you guys, things are hard. Let's talk about it. Let's reflect. Talk about things with hope in my heart, you know. One of them I really love is play is the opposite of survival mode. This to me goes hand in hand with like joy is resistance. In a world that constantly demands that we are productive to provide value and that we are wearing ourselves to the bone to provide value, engage in play. That's what these quotes I think speak to, is less like, oh my god, if you have to work so much, just don't. It's not that. It's more like, it was in the moments of my life when I felt like I was in survival mode the most and I literally didn't have time to even sleep. It was then when play literally felt like it was freeing me. It felt like it was the only thing I had. It was in those moments when like I would color and I would do a gem painting. I would play 10 minutes of my game before I fell asleep. Like, it was those moments of play that I felt like I had agency over my time. It gave me hope and inspiration. That's not nothing. That's not nothing. Like, it might feel like nothing. It might feel like, damn, I can't even have 2 minutes. I can't even have 5 minutes to myself. But those few minutes I had to play felt like I was not in survival mode anymore. It felt like I had a moment for myself. The more that you do that, you learn how to carve out boundaries for yourself and prioritize yourself so that you can have slowly over time, you can have more time for yourself. And that's why play is the opposite of survival mode, I think, and I like that quote a lot. And another one that I really love is tending to myself so I can tend to the world. I think this is really important right now. I feel like a lot of people feel like they are already worn thin and that they don't have really anything else left to give to help causes, to just like take in any new information throughout the day and throughout the week when there's a constant information overload. And that's why I love this quote. Like, you have to tend to yourself first. You have to recharge yourself. You will not be an effective advocate. You won't be the family member or the friend that you want to be, community member that you want to be if you don't first tend to yourself. Don't beat yourself up for not having the capacity for other people right now, because I think a lot of us do not. Don't beat yourself up for that. Recharge first and then see how you feel so that you have the capacity to show up. And I love that. Thanks, Winnie the Pooh. But I love you so much. Stay cozy. Bye. I'll see you next time.